Hey, Shalom, Barakathu Yahweh, Barakathu Yahweh Shai, Barakathu Yahweh, Barakathu Yahweh Shai, Barakathu Yahweh, Barakathu Yahweh Shai, Barakathu Yahweh, Barakathu Yahweh Shai. Once again, all praise due to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles, elders, bishops of great millstone that rule well. And Shalom to brothers in the highways and byways, doing the works of sealing faithfully and continually fighting the good fight of faith, Lord willing. We have found that number to be delivered. All right. So again, I'm going to title this, Are You Not Entertained? All right. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
And this is what America is, man. America is based off of entertainment. All right. America is solely based off of entertainment. So much so, anything that has any, truth or seriousness to it, it's looked at as being corrupt. It's looked at as being, a hindrance or a nuisance. All right. And this is why the Lord has set up his prophets in these highways and byways in these last days. All right. To push this word out. And though he has put the spirit of slumber and sleep on these people, that's perfect, because we understand what the end is going to be for them. All right. But here we are, 2025. And may this be that year. May it be that year where it starts. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places. All right. Folly in America is probably ranks about third in one of America's greatest attributes. All right. Folly. It's up there in the top 5 at least, because this is all that people desire. They desire fun. They desire nonsense. They desire folly. All right. They desire to be entertained. You can go online right now and type in any video that has a title such as, the breakdown of Revelation 9, let's say. And then go type in, Hebrew Israelites, have white man kiss the boot, and look at the comparison. Because people want to be entertained. They don't want to be edified. They want to be entertained. They'll watch a video, make a couple laughs, make a couple comments, and keep it moving. But anything that could possibly help them, get their lives delivered, they don't want nothing to do with it. But that's all right, because that's their lot that they're living in. Their lot is to live in this folly life and to be taken at the end of this thing. All right? That's why folly is set in great dignity here in America. Job 20:5. It says that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Okay? And it tells right along with folly. Joy. Everybody wants to be, on some, jokey, comic, level out here, man. This thing is about to get real serious, and we've been saying it. Now you people going to experience it. This shit ain't going backwards. The healing of America is never going to happen. All right. America's not going to be that once place where everybody, all nations wanted to come to live. And in fact, they're going to be fleeing out of here, man. As the scripture says, they're going to be fleeing out of here, going back to their own countries. All right. And the people who truly believe in this system, this society, primarily is Esau, Edom. But, Jake, who thinks he's, got a leg up, on the other Jakes, those guys. But they're all going to fall. They're all going to find out the hard way. All right. As we start to enter into this so-called new year, The Lord didn't put Donald Trump in office for no reason, man. He didn't put him in the office because he thought Donald Trump was going to be the guy that's going to save America, make America great again. He didn't think Donald Trump was going to be the one that's going to be, have an even playing field for all nations of people. Absolutely not, man. He put this man in office because he understood and knew that this man was going to be able to fulfill the will of Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. Point blank, period. And he's going to bring it, man. He's going to bring that hell, man. He's going to make sure shit is chaos. Just look around the country, man. All these military vehicles being moved in. Look at around the White House. All kinds of barriers and barricades. So they're preparing, man. And if you ain't prepared, you're going to get taken. Right along with everybody else. This is why the Lord set us up, man. We've been warning you from the head apostles on down. We've been warning you. And if you still think this is entertainment, if you still think this is where the prophets of gloom and doom, well, so be it. All right? 2 Ezra 8:50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done unto them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." All right? We're entering into these latter times, man. All right? And to talk about great miseries. Remember that folly? Remember that joy? All that's going to turn into misery. And ain't nobody going to be able to help you. Ain't nobody going to be able to come out and give you a helping hand. Your loving neighbors or neighborly love. That shit is out of here, man. This thing is going to heat up faster than you could ever believe. All right? Not to mention the MOTBs right on the horizon. Not to mention these BRICS nations about to deplete this dollar. Not to mention these nations are gearing up, sending troops, preparing troops. Not to mention the things that are going to start taking place here in this country alone. So there's a lot that's going on, man. There's a lot that's happening over on the other side of the world. Wars, troops all over the place. Countries are trying to back each other up, sending allies here. Excuse me. Sending military aid. All these things are now firing up, man. And it's beautiful because the Lord has given us the ability to see these things that were prophesied, to see these things that were spoken, over 2,000 years ago. Now we get the benefit of seeing it unfold right before our very eyes, man. All praise is due to Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. All right? So these many great miseries that's going to be done unto you people is going to be swift, it's going to be severe, and it's going to be hard, man. You think that this place is the greatest place to live on the planet, man. You people think that this place is the only place that you can be able to come to have success. Well, you're going to find out, all y'all. You're going to find out the hard way. All right, let's go from there. Let's keep it moving. This is Matthew 24:14. It says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." Now, what did we just read? Let's go back real quick. 2 Ezra 8. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done unto them in their latter time." All right. So to prove that we're in those latter times, the book of Matthew says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come." This gospel has gone out, man. Now we're in those latter times. Everybody's heard this word. Even these so-called churchgoers. A lot of this truth has been spread because of the prophets, man. because the Lord set up his prophets. And everybody who's come across a video, who's come across brothers, who's come across anything concerning this truth, this gospel, all right, they have incorporated it into their little ceremonies, all right, and sermons, if you will. But this is all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, that the Lord has his prophets pushing this word out to the four corners of the earth. And of course, you have these, I'll call them these so-called leeches, if you will. They'll leech on and listen, watch intently, all right? And then take the words that they hear and try to incorporate it as their own, as if the Lord came unto them. All right? But again, this is very specific. All right? You can't mix this gospel with the gospel of the world. You can't do it. And these are the things these people try to do. They'll take bits and pieces of what we say and try to incorporate it into their little sermons in their churches. But they don't give you the whole detail, man. They don't give you the whole story. And I mentioned, the titles that we've been given through the years, right? We've been given plenty of titles throughout the years. So as of late, we're the prophets of gloom and doom, which is perfect because that's what's on the horizon. Gloom and doom, man. Gloom and doom is on the horizon. The Apostle Paul said this, Galatians 4:16. He said, "Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?" Now, a man who's going to tell you the truth is worth more than his weight in gold, man. You would consider a friend to be somebody that's going to tell you the truth. You'd say to yourself, I can trust this man because he's always telling me the truth. So where's the problem at? If the forecast and the spirit of the Lord, predicts that it's going to be gloom and doom, then you better prepare for the gloom and doom, man. You better get yourself and get your mind right and be ready for the gloom and doom. Don't hear the word and decide, I don't like this guy because he's telling me, he's telling me something I don't want to hear. Well, this is what's been going on throughout the whole world, man. Esau has made it so that anything that has anything to do with, something that isn't palatable must be wrong, must be off, or shouldn't be spoken. And this is why a lot of y'all are going to perish, man. Excuse me. A lot of y'all are going to perish. All right? So again, Matthew 24, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. All right? So there's no other gospel that's coming down, man. There's no other gospel that's brewing in the wind. This is it. And if you ain't on this program, and if you ain't in this program, then it's a wrap, man. We're not going to sit around and wait for another gospel to come popping up out of the woodwork, and that now everybody got to start all over and readjust and refigure things out. This is it. We on the home stretch, man. So if anybody's coming to you with any other type of gospel outside of the gospel that has been preached into the ends of the world at this time, then that gospel ain't legit, man. That gospel wasn't authorized by Yahweh Bashmi Hawashai. All right? And then shall the end come. What end is it talking about? What's the end? 2 Ezra 6:9 says, for Esau is the end of the world. And that's crystal clear, man. Because this is Esau's kingdom. He's ruling in this kingdom. The Lord gave him the ability to rule. Now his time is up. For Esau is the end of the world. All right? And now you got to go back to Psalms 83rd chapter, right? And it speaks about that crafty council. That crafty council was a council that was generated to plot the demise and the wiping out of the nation of Israel. And within that council, there were descendants. And descendants had descendants, and descendants had descendants, even to this very day. Those descendants are still walking this earth today, man. You may say, oh, they had nothing to do with it, but they damn sure benefited from it. And if they benefited from the fall of Israel, then they are guilty of it as well. Right? They are guilty as well. Zechariah 14:12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. All right. So the key point here is all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. All right. So again, if those people who've come up against us or had benefited off the blood of us and the bone, whatever, the Lord's going to get you, man. So anybody out here who's trying to save the heathens and bring them into the fold, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your breath, and may you both be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. Why would you want to try to save a people who've benefited off the bones and the blood of our people, man? And this is why the Lord made it crystal clear in Zechariah the 14th chapter. There's no way around it. They ain't slipping through the cracks, man. All them heathens, all them Edomites who have come up against us, go look at the table of nations, man. All 18 of these nations, they all had a piece of us. In some shape, form, or fashion. They all have lived deliciously in some shape, form, or fashion by the, from the blood of the children of Israel. And now they had the benefit of being, wealthy in this kingdom. And now you want them to join hand in hand with us in our kingdom? Reading again. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes. And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. What's that? That's significant of what? Them being burnt and destroyed with the thermonuclear missiles. All right? And we know and understand that the majority and the bulk of these missiles are going to destroy where? Babylon the Great. This place. So if you Israelites here in this place are trying to save the heathens in this place, you guess what? You're going to die right along with the heathen in this place. Say it ain't so. Lord ain't playing no games, man. These people have lived lovely from off our blood, man. From off our people. Stealing our identity. Trying to wipe us out. And now all of a sudden, everybody has a change of heart. For what? What changed? All right. We'll end it with this one here. Revelation 11:14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And this is how we know when we read Zechariah the 14th chapter, that third woe is consistent with how these people are going to perish. All right? All the heathen, any Edomite that has come up against us, you're going to perish over here in this place, man. Babylon the Great. And anywhere else you are in this world. Whether you be back on the other side, you're going into slavery over there. And it's going and you best believe it's gonna be tough. We're gonna make it tough. We ain't gonna be sitting there, hand picking people to, yeah, we're gonna pick her, you gonna be all. No, you all gonna get it. You all gonna get it, man. All right. So be mindful. This is 2025. Like I said, the Lord didn't put DJ in office because he felt he was going to be the great candidate to reestablish this place. All right? Gloom and doom is on the horizon. You Jakes better be ready. The time of Jacob's trouble is around the corner. This MOTB is about to be implemented. They're about to drop the dollar out the bottom of the barrel. The foods and the things that you desire are going to be useless, or not even useless. They're going to be so goddamn expensive. You're not going to be able to do anything, man. All right? So Lord willing, I'm going to see y'all brothers in another one. I'm going to say shalom for now.